Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is the Type 64, the Tier 6 Chinese light tank. Premium Tier 6 Chinese light tank. Been doing a bit of platooning lately, had to carry these blokes. Jezelinko, Yulpyulti from 1AR clan, and Struth, All Rise, the commander. This time on Erlenberg, and I'm getting a little bit brave in my Type 64. I played this game not long after I saw some pretty awesome replays featuring the premium Chinese light tank, and now look, move up to here, line up some enemy tanks, put a shot into them, move back because I've been lit. Artillery puts a little bit of damage into that VK30-02M. Of course, Jezelinko and Struth in their KV2s. I thought rather than making a threesome of derp tanks, I thought I'll get this light tank out because I have been chipping away at some light tank missions. Pretty sure I don't get one in this one. Maybe this is the game that I got this mission. Who knows? But anyway, 1 zips a score. We're on Erlenberg and I've gotten down nice and aggressive, which I like to do, which often results in me getting absolutely bamboozled. You can see that little Rudy. That Rudy can probably see me now because I've just shot him and bounced his copilot. No, he hasn't. Artillery shoots again, hoping for a bit more assisted damage. Artillery doing the right thing, marking the map, marking the ground where they're trying to shoot, which is pretty new, I think. Maybe 1 or 2 patches ago. Get another cheeky shot into the VK3601H. Tier 6 heavy German tank. He gets demolished by artillery as well. Of course, there's 3 artilleries in this game. The AMX13F3, the Crusader, and the M12 at Tier 7. In this Tier 7 game. The Tier 6 light tank is a pretty groovy little shot, 76mm gun, as I pick up my first kill somehow. 115 damage on average, 128 penetration, 177 penetration for APCR rounds. Trying to continue getting some nice vision down here. The KV2s kicking back, getting ready. Of course, they don't want to be the first 2 to push straight down here. There's a KV85, a VK3601, a Rudy, and a VK30-02M, as well as that T38HTC. As somehow I light up the Nazon and think, yeah, fuck it, I'll go for it. So I go for it, get a shot into the Tier 6 tank destroyer, shoot again and miss, which is not unlike me. I know it's very rare that I get on this channel. Normally I've got very high standards, but every now and then I'll give myself a bit of a run, stroke the ego a bit. 2 walls to score. I might be nice and close. I do finally get lit by this cheeky little VK30-02M, Tier 6 German medium tank. Now, I'm not sure if it's got the derp gun on it, so I'm moving back. Now, I don't know if it even has a derp gun, that tank. It's been a long time since I've sort of ground through Tier 6, but looks like artillery's doing the right thing again. Nice communication by the artillery driver, the AMX13F3, is letting us know that we're aiming at that tank. Shoot him again. And I'm thinking, keep these tanks tracked because that's the mission I'm on. Bounce that one. Looks like he gets damaged again. And I'll say, fuck it. I'll grab the kill again. That makes the score 5-2. The KV2s are slowly trundling on. They are moving, believe it or not. They're all coming down there. They are, of course, they're not known for their speed, the KV2s. Struth picks up the kill on the Hummel. It's always a good feeling when you're in a big heavy tank, getting rid of an artillery. Looking for the tracking shot on the Ike tank 65. Looks like he might be tracked. Shoot him again. No, he's certainly not tracked now. Shoot him again. Oh, fuck not. And again, take him down to 30 hit points now. Pretty sure I did track him that time. And thank you very much. I pick up kill number 3, 1,454 damage done, 1,202 assisted damage. The more I watch this game, the more I think I did get this mission, destroy the tracks of at least 3 enemy vehicles and let allies do 500 hit points of assisted damage into those tanks. 1 shot into the GW Panther 2, make it 2. 1 more shot. This will be my last standard round. Now I'm down to APCR rounds, and after this game I made it so that I had a little bit less APCR rounds, because let's be honest, premium tanks are all about making credits, and APCR rounds may or may not help you do that. 11-3's the score, 4 kills to stewiejp. Getting a little bit brave with this Nazhorn. He's down to 224. The Jag Panther does the right thing, gets rid of the Tier 6 German tank destroyer. I don't want that big gun shooting me. Somehow I'm on full health. That looked like a KV2 shell just going past my turret. I'm sure it wasn't one of my teammates. Struth's picked up a kill. Stewie's on 4 kills. Doesn't happen very often. As I keep coming down looking for vision on that VK2801. That is the one with the derp gun, I'm sure, the light German tank. Artillery looks like he's aiming towards the house. I want to stay away from him. 12-3's the score. Looking for some more damage. Someone go and spot them, says the heavy tank number 6. Well, what do you think I'm doing, you moron? T71 clearly wants to get on the channel. He knows I've had a good game and he knows I'm going to probably do it. But the VK2801 kills me with that fucking stupid little German thing. But the score's 14-4. Pretty confident we're going to win this. 5 kills. Pretty shitty I didn't get a top gun in that one, but pretty confident that I picked up that mission. Track at least 3 tanks and get 500 assisted damage. Just give myself another 266 assisted damage after I'm dead on that VK. And he is the last tank remaining. Struth picked up his 2 kills. T37 gets the last kill of the game. And comfortable win in the end, 15-4. But I'll take that ace tank mastery badge any day of the week. Let's be honest, I'm certainly not the best player in the world, not by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, every now and then, you have a good one. As we have to have a look at the post-game battle results, because we've got another one coming up right after that. It's an ace tanker master badge, a spotter medal, bruiser, fighter, fire for effect and a high caliber. Just missed out the top gun ball 1 kill, 5 kills, plenty of detected damage. I'm just trying to look to see if I think maybe detected comes up as the same as track. So I certainly tracked 3 tanks, 2,324 damage, 5 kills, 1409 base experience. I'm pretty happy with that. 26 shot fired, 24 hit, 22 went through. Also 2,121 assisted damage. And without blowing my own trumpet, 102,664 credits bottom line. That's with a premium account, but it's also there are 41,000 of that was with I had a one of those credit boosters happening. So that's that's how I roll. That's probably why I was playing the light tanks to try and do missions, and I like premium light tanks. I reckon they're pretty cool. As we move on to the second game, this double shot of tier 6 light tank action. This one features TimBob. He's gotten on board. He's joined 1AR clan, and in this game, this is on Redshire. It's one of those encounter games. And TimBob, top tier in a tier 6 light tank, is thinking, "You're beauty, thank you very much. I'm going to get some awesomosity out of this one." It's tier 4s to shoot at. That should just be easy money all way. As he moves into a nice spot where you can generally get some spots into the enemy team. You can see he's also on the last mission for the. It's going to do 7,000 assisted damage. That'll be for the T-55A, the German tank, which looks like a Russian tank, the reward tank. T-28 gets taken out by the IKV-103, who didn't get spotted when he did that. Enemy team sitting on the cap. Looks like a couple of tier 4 tanks are going to go for try and at least light him up, which is probably pretty good, as long as they don't try and brawl him and get taken out all at the same time. The T-37 gets spotted on the other side of the map. T-28 gets lit on that cap circle, and let's be honest, he's not going to last there too long. He's either going to run away or he's going to get rolled. TimBob likes to look at that stug. But he didn't land his shot. 6 cents doesn't go off, so he's got to be pretty happy about that. Looking for a shot on the stug. The PZ-38NA gets taken out by the Chaffee trying to stop that cap. That T-28 finally gets killed by the M8A1. What the hell is an M8A1? Well, he's dead now anyway, but probably a TD, I would suggest. 1-3's the score. TimBob just kicking back. Doesn't want to overextend himself. Hasn't got much backup, so he doesn't want to go forward too much. He's got a KV-1, the FE304, hopefully looking at shooting whatever he lights up. Gets a shot into the IKV. Gets another shot into the... First shot was the Matilda. Second shot was the IKV. Just trying to line that Matilda up who's behind a rock. 3 all the score as 2 tanks go down on the other side. And of course you do see some funny things in low tier games. I'm not suggesting tier 6 is really that low, but of course when you get the tier 4s. TimBob finally gets spotted as he's shooting towards that KV-1S. Shoots again madly towards the Shafi, which has just shot him. He's still on 502 health. He's picked up 465 damage plus a bit of assistance. So he's doing quite well. AMX 105 AM gets the kill on the KV-1S. 4-3 the score. They're finally in the lead as TimBob puts a shot into the Shafi. Picks up a bit more assisted damage on the IKV 103. Ike tank. 4 all's the score. Just looking. No shot on the SU-100. M5 Stewart looks like he's running away. Which is probably the right thing to do when you're a little tier 4 light tank on 163 health on a tier 6 game. TimBob from 1AR used to be formerly from What University, Southeast Asian clan, but he's now on board with 1AR. Looking for that Shafi. Wants to get rid of that Chaffee. Shafi or Chaffee? Depends what school you went to, I reckon. Looking at the mini-map, you know, a few tanks sort of hanging around down here. The AT2 getting nice and brave down here. Reckon he's going to get bombed out pretty soon. A couple of light tanks fucking around in the west. The A20 gone all the way up to C1, possibly looking for artillery. But most of the enemy tanks were last seen in the middle. As the Chaffee goes down, the PZ-4H on TimBob's side gets taken out by the Stug. T80 sitting on the cap. That T80 won't last long unless somebody helps him. That Matilda could probably quite easily push in on the T80. Depends if somebody else hurts him. Of course, the enemy artillery picks up the kill on that little Russian light tank, I guess it would be, the T80. TimBob's on 562 damage, 359 assisted damage. He gets lit, so he pulls back. Just kicking back at this stage. That A2 still roaming around the countryside out there on full health, on 450 hit points. Tier 5 British tank destroyer. It looks like that AT2 has lit up the M5 Chaffee. TimBob picks the right moment to get the hell out of Dodge because artillery just landed a shell exactly where he was sitting. Moves up. He's getting his tracks wet, but he's kicking back, waiting for an opportunity to pounce. Looks like the Matilda is going to push on that AT2. A Largo's been spotted at the enemy spawn circle. Pretty good chance that he's AFK. So the AT2 says, "You beauty, I'll take some free damage. I'll take it all day." Somebody shoots him back. Not sure if it was the Largo or not. Not sure where those bullets are coming from. Auto aims. TimBob auto aims on the IKV 103. Takes him down to 18 hit points. One more should do. Doesn't quite aim. Misses his last shot. The AT2 finally gets taken out by the artillery. The A20 gets a kill on the IKV 103. It's 7-7. TimBob on 682 damage, 476 assisted damage. Now the enemy Stug is pushing on that AMX ELC at the cat. Now that enemy Stug is only a one shot for the AMX ELC, but the AMX ELC is also a one shot for the Stug. So what's going to happen? Who knows? KV1 hits affirmative just because he feels like pushing his F key. His F keys. Matilda's down to one shot. A few one shots in here. The Stug's definitely a one shot. Maybe not for TimBob from 1AR clan in his tier 6 American light tank, but certainly for the AMX ELC, or definitely for the toaster truck, which is just down there. Not sure, really sure. I don't know how brave he feels. 7 all the score. 799 damage done. 533 assisted damage. TimBob from 1AR moving up here into these bushes. Looking for some cheeky shots on that Stug. That Stug still can't be seen at. Looks like the Largo is now playing. TimBob picks up his first kill, gets rid of the Matilda. Auto aims on the Largo. Fires and misses. SU-122. Looks like he might have auto aimed on the tier 6 Soviet tank destroyer. 9-7's the score, but we're not out of this yet. Lots of enemy tanks kicking back here, camping the red line. Gets another shot. Looks like the SU-100 not really interested in TimBob in the T37. More interested in the AMX ELC. Both enemy artillery shoot at TimBob and miss. And he thinks, well, that's good to know they're both fired. Flattered that you both think I'm the man to shoot at and not these three tanks that are capping. The FE304, the Toaster tank, and the KV1 all sitting on the cap. TimBob showing great map awareness. He's thinking, well, certainly someone's going to have to go for the reset on the enemy side, so I'll just take a cheeky shot. The AMX ELC providing great vision here in the middle, and so anyone who's going to go for the reset, everyone's going to know that they're coming pretty quickly. TimBob not interested in the cap, he's interested in getting some more damage, looking towards the Valentine. Easy money all day, have a look at this, just kick back. Helps if you land your shots though, TimBob. One more should do, that will be. That's 4 kills for TimBob from 1AR clan. I hope they don't cap this out, there's still 3 more enemy tanks. Auto aims on the Birch gun, don't know if it would have auto aim, now you probably could auto aim. Gets one shot into, one more will be enough, and that'll be kill number 5. Again, you've got to land your shots. You've still got APCR loaded. Auto aims again on the AMX F3. Go for the ram kill, son. You can do it, well done. And now it's just the PZ who really does AFK. Hopefully he can pick up kill number 7 before the timer runs out. 2 seconds to go, 1 second. Artillery gets him, but TimBob will take the top gun as well as the ace tanker for that battle on Red Shot. Have a look at that one. It's an ace tanker mastery badge from TimBob from 1AR clan. The Bruiser medal, fire for effect. Pascucci's medal for the 2 artillery kills. Scouts for the most enemy tanks lit up. He did light up a lot of those tanks though. Patrol duty for team damaging 6 for helps the team damage at least 6 enemy vehicles. High caliber on the top gun for that little effort. It was a bit of a slow start, but in the end he fired it right up with 2,133 damage. More than double what anybody else in the game picked up. 6 kills, 1276 base experience. He fired 32 shots, 22 hit, 21 did damage, and a little bit of assisted damage contributed greatly to that ace tanker. It cost him credits though, because he fired some premium ammunition probably when he didn't need to, but that's probably being a little bit critical. You'd take that for an ace tanker mastery badge any day. Well, one pretty good game, and mine, stewiejp in the Type 3064, and of course TimBob from 1AR clan in the trusty old T37 American light tank. Thanks for the replay, TimBob. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm stewiejp. You're not. Take care, and see you all next time.